So when I look at my business, I'm not making as many sales as I want to make. Or I have a company I was working with this morning. They have two techs based on their effective labor rate and their parts to labor ratio. They should be doing $1 million in sales, but they're only doing 500,000. So they're at 50% productivity. If I want to do more sales, there's a couple of different things. I can bring more cars in at, say, $500 a car, or I can increase my average repair order. So, which one should I do? I would tell you, based on my experience with hundreds, maybe even thousands of shops, that the shops that are really doing a great job are probably finding general repair, are probably finding somewhere between about $1,600, $1,800, maybe $2,000 on a typical car, because a typical car in a typical shop is going to be somewhere close to 10 years old, probably have about 120,000 miles on it. And so in an independent, we don't necessarily see the car for the first 3 or 4 years of its life, often because the dealer is offering free service. And frankly, we probably don't need to see it in the first couple of years because there's not much work to be done that isn't warranty. We start to see the car after 3 or 4 years, and the average car that we have is probably somewhere close to 10 years old. And so in a general repair shop today, when I do an inspection on a 10-year-old car with 120,000 miles, if I'm doing a good inspection, I'm probably finding somewhere between about $1,600 and $1,800 worth of repairs or service or maintenance that needs to be done. And I want to have about a 50% sell rate, which means I'm bringing the right customers in. It means I'm finding the right amount of work and I'm selling, meaning I'm building relationships, my customers trust me, etc. So if we had say a $1,600 opportunity once we inspected the car, then we would have, and we had a 50% sell rate. We sold half of the work to our clients. Then we would have an $800 average repair. So when I look at a shop with a, say, a $530, $525, whatever average repair order that's mostly general repair, and they're not making enough sales, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at average repair order. I'm going to try to drive average repair order up. And so I'm going to spend my time on average repair order more so than bringing extra cars in. So in this particular shop, they need, with their two guys, they need about 126 cars a month in order for their guys to do 100,000. Now their guys are doing 50,000 a month, and they're paying the guy, $47 an hour plus the load. So they're actually paying almost $100 an hour with the load, with the FICA and the FUTA and the workers' comp, and they're only getting 4 hours a day out of the guy. So their actual cost per hour produced is close to $100, and their effective labor rate is around 150, even though their posted rate is 200. And all of that matters because now I can look at it and I can say, my guy, my technician, should be doing $100,000 worth of business between my two guys every month, but we're only doing 50. And I know that I have car count issues. I need 25 more, 30 more cars, but that's hard, that's difficult, that's costly. I also know that my average repair order isn't where I need it to go. So now I want to spend time on my average repair order. And in this video, we're going to do that just quickly. In the next video, we're going to expand on that. There are 5 reasons for average repair order. One is a marketing. Am I discounting marketing? Because if I'm discounting marketing, that's going to lower my average repair order. 2, do I have 30% of my business as new clients? 3, are we actually doing a good inspection and finding all the work we can on the car? 4, are we estimating that work? And then 5, how much of that work are we actually selling to our clients? Because if we're selling, 25 or 30%, and we are finding 1,600, then we're gonna have a much lower average repair order. And so I'm going to look at my average repair order, I'm going to look at my sell rate, and it's going to help me decide Do I spend my time and energy on average repair order first, or do I spend my time and energy on car count? And car count is more difficult than average repair order. So in this case, where I have a lower average repair order, I want to put my energy and effort into that. I would watch the next tip because we're going to dig deeper into that.